Hello. Um, this week I was going to just touch on a few things I'd spoken about in previous videos. Um, Now, I was looking at the uh, publishers, the on the drive-through homepage. There are the 15 biggest press publishers here, and Arc Dream Publishing is a company I've never really come across. Everything else there, I know exactly what they do, but Arc Dream had kind of passed me by. So I picked up a couple of their free titles just to have a look at the systems, see what sort of thing they were doing. And then when I got the order confirmation emails, there was absolutely no uh, sort of thank you note in there at all. So just purely for comparison purposes, I rebought a couple of the titles. So now this top one is mine. Um, Wild Tangents, these two Wild Tangent books are from Arc Dream. The order notes, it's purely mine. They've done nothing. They're completely missing out on this box here. Um, this box here is also appears in the confirmation email, which means it gets you a chance to get that bit that I was talking about last week into people's inboxes and on their mobile phones and all that sort of thing. But now, if I inspect that element there, I am using, can you see the absolute URL, the absolute address of the image? Don't use the relative images that would normally be inserted because then they won't show up in the emails. It has to be the absolute URL. So that's how it looks at the moment. Because this is my own title, I've got the thank you and I've inserted the name of the product. I've got the message here telling you if you bought that product through well, if you sign up to the blog, you're going to get 40% discount on new stuff. And then there's all my social links there. But not a word from Arc Dream. So I think they're missing out there. So that was one bit. That was last week. Um, on the drive-through homepage, the most popular under $5 is this Book of Wondrous Magic. Now, in the video on audiences, I was trying to tell you about the importance of having your own mailing list. In 3 weeks, the Book of Wondrous Magic has gone platinum. That's over 1,001 sold, so 300 a week. And you can't tell me that just books of random tables of magic items. Every game master already has so many magic items to choose from. Um, you know, that is not happened by chance. That is a case of um, they've got a huge mailing list, or Empty Black has got a huge mailing list, and you blast it out, and we're talking thousands there. So that is what you can achieve if you've got that big mailing list. And I might check back in a month, and I would be very surprised if that's not Mithril inside before April. And yeah, that's just what you can do there. The last thing I want to touch on is this book, the Stars Without Number Solo Rules. I didn't mention it in the last couple of videos, I don't think. It was in the 740s sold. It's now in the 761. So it's ticking along. It's not doing anything particularly brilliant. But um, the big difference here is if you look at the average price, it that max is now standing at 645, and that's because normally there would be the print on demand version available, which means it actually really does look like its image now. But it was live for about a week, and it then got knocked offline because of the saddle stitch changeover It's actually already perfect bound, and I've got the it was all there perfect bound, and then that got knocked off while they're all so working out what they're doing with these low page count of what are they called of print on demand. So, but that is the difference. It was made. The sort of off the shelf price is 3.99. It's as soon as you got the pod in there, I'm selling it for 9.99. Um, so without the, I think I earn about $4.50 per copy now, whereas I was earning 70%, which is about $2.40. So I'm gaining $2 a copy for every print on demand version released, and it is still it's slowly grinding its way towards platinum, and it is still in the queue for uh, deal of the day. I was just hoping that it wouldn't be deal of the day during the solo and duo of. Uh, I'm tempted to say sale, but it wasn't a sale because almost nothing was discounted. But the event during the solo or duo event, I didn't really want it to become discounted at that time because I made sure that everything of mine was discounted during those 11 days, and I didn't want discount upon discount. Now I think it's today is the day when they should start bringing the pod books back. I think they said 3rd of March was the end of the period of transition period. So I'm hoping that this will go back into pod. If you look at the page now, it's only showing you the PDF. But yeah, it's even if that goes, deal of the day tomorrow is not a disaster. I would still hope that that would put me within striking distance of platinum. Uh, but if I can get the pod back up, it'll be. If I'm going to sell hundreds of units, I would rather sell hundreds of units of something that makes me more money than something that makes me less. So that's that's interesting. It's the sheer number of pending purchases now. Um, Meredith on the drive through Discord said that the wish list marketing is coming back soon. There's 500 or 511 there sitting in wish lists. This would be one of the prime candidates for me to test out. Uh, the wish list marketing and then sharing the stats with how it works. So yeah, that's if that wish list is getting close, then that'd be really exciting. So that's it really for this week. I've got other stuff in the pipeline, but nothing quite ready to share with you. I can just say that this new thank you note with the icons is proving really, really efficient. I've seen the biggest gain in uptake with my. Let's just go back to it a second. I think it's that tab. Yep. Uh, Twitter has seen a big boost. Instagram has seen a boost, but the real big winner is Discord. Um, my Discord server, got one person a week new joining it before last week. Now it's at least one a day. The numbers online are climbing, day by day. It's that is the most notable difference. My Twitter followers are climbing daily, um, regardless of how they always climbed when I was more active on Twitter, and they kind of plateaued or started to fall on days when I was less active. I don't go on Twitter on Saturdays at all now because it is just self promotion Saturdays. Every single tweet I see is self promotion Saturday, and it's like people haven't worked out that the only person that gains any promotion is the person that started the thread. So there may be 10 people doing that, and they've got 700, 800, replies to it from people that think they're going to get some kind of publicity from it, and that isn't the way self-promotion threads work. They only promote the person that starts the thread, and it just feels really spammy. So I stay off of Twitter on the weekends. Um, so yeah, before doing these links in the bottom here, uh, my Twitter following would maybe lose a couple over the weekend when I was less active, and then it would gain numbers over the week when I was more active. Now with this in place, it's on a steady climb. Slow but steady. But then I deal mainly with solo play, which is specialist at the kindest view. So yeah, that's definitely effective. The biggest gain is the Discord server. Um, Instagram is gaining followers, and I'm only posting one image a week at the moment. I need to do more of that. And is it Twitter, Instagram, and Discord? Those are the biggest winners. Okay, so that's definitely it now. And I'm hoping to have something more exciting to tell you about next week. Okay, goodbye.